Hi there, homespun friends. It is Sherry, and it is so great to see you today. I know you were probably wondering where I have been. I've been receiving some messages from you, some emails, people coming over on Facebook saying, hey, are you okay? Because I have taken a 2-month plus sabbatical from YouTube, and it wasn't really something I was planning to do. It just sort of happened once summer got underway. This is the first summer that Vince and I have been in retirement, and we had no idea what to expect. Every day has been different, and we have loved every minute of it. We are not only getting extra rest, we're doing a lot more reading, seeing the grandkids, the kids, seeing our parents, and we are just, taking every day as it comes. And so every time I got ready to pick up the camera to film, I thought, well, I'll just wait till tomorrow. I'll wait a couple of days. And you know how that is. One day leads into 2 to 2 weeks to 4 weeks and so on. And so today I did want to take a moment just to let you know that I'm still out here. I've received several messages asking me, are you ever coming back to YouTube? And yes, I hope to come back to YouTube. I've had my channel now for about 9 years, and periodically I will take a little time off. And I think it's good for me and probably good for some of my viewers too, just to have a little break from it all and then to jump right back in whenever I'm able. And that's what I plan to do. And so my husband was outside today doing some work. He is working out in the yard. It's not quite as hot today as it has been. We have had an incredibly hot and dry summer. I've heard people up north saying that they have had a cooler summer. So I don't know what it's like where you are, but for us, it has been really intense. And it's getting so tough now, like every day in the 90s, like, 94, 97. And this is not, dry heat. This is humid southern heat with heat indexes up like 107 and 104. And so it's just really hot and dry. And even like the golf course here is, the grass is starting to turn brown, and it's awful to see that. We desperately need just like some storms or rain. Looks like over the next maybe 8 days, they aren't calling for very much a risk of storms of any kind or rain coming, and we just hate to see that. We are trying to get outside and keep things watered, but I'll be honest, a lot of things that I had are starting to die because even watering 1 to 2 times a day, when things are in buckets or pots, it's really tough to endure that kind of sunshine and heat day after day. So let me know in the comments below what it's like where you are and what your summer has been like. Now, I know before I left, I told you guys I was going to show you some things that I had received from some of my viewers, and I have felt really bad that I didn't get a chance to do that before I stopped filming videos earlier. So I thought today would be a good day for me to try to catch up on showing you some of those things that I have received. And if I miss anyone, please do not feel bad. Let me know, and I will be sure to show your item next time. I've tried to keep a stack going. Even though I'm using some of the items that you sent me, I'm trying to keep a little stack going so I can remember the things that have been sent, because I want to acknowledge that here on my channel, and thank you all so much for your faithfulness and kindness. Now, I'm over every day on Facebook, but believe it or not, I'm taking a few days off over there. I haven't taken a few days off in over 2 years, and so it's going to be a lot of I hate to say fun for me, but it's going to be relaxing for me not to have that pressure of daily posting. I love doing it. It's a lot of fun to post and to connect with everyone every day, but it also can be exhausting at times, and we need time to kind of, like shut down and let our minds rest. And so that is what I'm going to do over the next few days on Facebook. When I had mentioned that I was going to take a few days off on Facebook, several people wrote me there and said, is everything okay? You've not been on YouTube, you're taking time off Facebook. Well, I'm just trying to get in a little bit of rest and letting my mind rest. I'm trying to do some writing now, and I want to, I really need to take downtime when I get ready to write something like a storyline. Okay, so that's all I'll say about that, but I am working on something like that. So let me show you some of the things I have received from you guys. Now, Allison is over in Australia, and she had a visit from her son who lives in the States. And when he was there, she loaded him down with some things to ship to me when he got home. And so when he got back to the States, he mailed them to me. Allison, thank you so much. I know for many of you, I've reached out online if I could find you to thank you for the things that you sent. but I did want to share that with my viewers. Now, I don't have every gift. One of the things that Allison sent in my care package was a cute coin purse that has a little gold snap at the top, and it said Australia on it, had kangaroos on it, and that's currently being used, and I didn't get it out and bring it in, so you'll know that I am putting that into use. But she sent me 2 precious koala bears, and I've had these set out on my table to share with you all. What you're hearing now is my husband riding the lawnmower right here in front of the window. So you may periodically hear a little bit of extra noise in the background. So I hope that you can still hear me. But I've had these sitting out on my table, and my grandchildren come over and they, they want to play with them. And sometimes they'll say, can we take one of these home? And I'm like, no, not right now. I've got to do a video. And finally, the last time that they were here, like, Mimi, when are you going to do that video so we can have one of these koala bears? So these cute little koala bears will probably be going to a couple homes in my family and living with family members in sweet spaces, because everybody loves a soft little fuzzy stuffed animal, and these were precious, and I have had them sitting out. In addition, Allison sent me this wonderful tea towel. It is, now let me make sure I get this correctly, it is like an original Aboriginal design that is on this, that is very popular, and so I wanted to show that too. Is that not gorgeous? I love these wonderful colors. Thank you so much, Allison, for sending this to me. I just think it's gorgeous, and I was so grateful to receive it. Well, let me show you something else that she sent. She sent me several things in my care package, and I loved everything that I received. This is something else. One of my grandsons loves bears and all kinds of stuffed animals, and he just recently turned 8. He loves, he has an eclectic collection of toys. He loves wrestlers, like the WWE wrestlers that get on television and wrestle. He collects those figures. He collects some other figures, like, I'm trying to remember if it's like Superman and some things like that he loves. A couple of video things that he likes to collect, little figures, and he loves any kind of stuffed animal, any kind of bear. He's crazy about little bears, and so he's one of the ones that's been wanting one of these koala bears. But when I showed him these socks, he's like, oh, Mimi, I love these socks. I love these socks. So these may be going to Braxton. And but I thank you so much, Allison, for this. These are so sweet. When he saw them, he went crazy. This might be a little too big for his foot, but trust me, it may not be. And so we'll let him try these on and see, because he is someone that really was excited to see these also. And he said, oh, that would look so cute wearing that to school. So anyway, we'll see. But thank you for sending that to me. I love this. And she also sent me a beautiful card. Let me share this with you all. The card I absolutely love too. Look at this. Look at this beautiful card that she sent with the koala bears. Looks like a mama and her baby. Oh, look, the little note came out. But it says, to my friend across the oceans, a little bit of Australia comes with love and blessings from our God, from Allison. So thank you so much, Allison. Trust me, these items will be treasured and loved, and already are. Some of them are, like the little coin purse that you sent. And then she also sent me a pretty little letter to go with that. Thank you so much. And here is this is like an Australian fine art card. It looks like, and I know I'm not going to say this correctly, Nadine Dudek, looks like, did the artwork, and it's called Along for the Ride. And that's the back of the card that explains this very pretty artwork that is on the front. So I appreciate it, Allison. Thank you for thinking of me and for sharing God's love with me through the gifts and through the note, and just the kindness. And also thank you to Allison's son, who mailed these to me when he got back home. Thank you for your kindness in doing that for me. I truly appreciate it. So I'm gonna lay this to the side, and then we will go along to the next item. Now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Allison also sent me this very pretty bookmark, which I love. It's called Be Strong and Courageous. I know that many of you, I don't know if I've mentioned this before in a video because it's been a while since I've done them, but this Bible verse is our oldest son's. It was always his favorite. And he would share that with his own daughter when he was in our lives. As you know, he is away from us right now. But he always loved this Bible verse. So when I see it, I automatically think of him and I pray for him, because be strong and courageous was his favorite verse, and it's something that I pray over him, that he will be willing to be strong and courageous in his life, that he will return to the vault, okay, and face the problems that he's going through. And we will, of course, be always praying for him to do that. And so when I saw this bookmark, it was very special to me. Thank you so much for that. That's wonderful. And then I have a friend, Claudine, that I met online through my Facebook page. And Claudine, from the first message that she sent me, we just clicked. You know, sometimes you have that with someone who messages you and you have a lot of the same interest. And so we live in two different places in the States, but and we have two different experiences growing up and everything, but we just kind of clicked. I felt like we were almost sisters. It just felt like that kind of connection. And I've mentioned, I think, Claudine before. Do you remember the little peeps, the little string of peeps lights that I used in the springtime? All right. It was Claudine who, you know, he told me about those. So you've heard me mention Claudine before. She is a multi-talented person. She is great at photography. She takes things from her farm, like natural ingredients, and she makes like lotion bars and lip balms, and she's a wonderful cook, and she bakes. She does photography. She takes all kinds of photographs on their farm, and she even turns those photographs into bookmarks and things. And so we enjoy a lot of the same types of devotional materials. And she had told me, she sent me a picture of it. She said, look what I found at Ollie's. She doesn't really have an Ollie's that's too close to her. She has to drive a little bit to get to one, but she goes there now and then. So when she went, she came back and she said, look what I found at Ollie's. And it was this little devotional book called Farm Sweet Farm. And it has so many beautiful little devotions and photos. Well, this just looks like Claudine. You know, it just looks like her to me. And so anyway, I said, oh my goodness, I love, even though I don't live on a farm, I like to imagine that I do. In my mind, I pretend like. And so there you go. I'm a farmer at heart, I guess. And so anyway, when she showed me this book, I was like, I want to go down to my Ollie's and find one of those. Well, I went like half a dozen times down there over a period of weeks, and I never saw it at all. Still haven't seen it. But anyway, shortly thereafter, here comes this book in my mailbox from Claudine. She had mailed me a copy. Later, I learned that she mailed me her only copy. When she, you know, when I kept telling her, I'm trying to find it and I can't, she mailed me her copy. And so she didn't have one. Now that's a friend, okay? And I was so happy to receive it in the mail. And then a couple weeks later, she said, I went back to Ollie's and they happened to have, I found one more. And so I was able to buy it and replace the one that I sent to you. And that's when I realized that she had sent me her only copy. So thank you so much, Claudine, for your selflessness in sending me this wonderful devotional book. She sent several others. I will show that to you. And then let me show you a couple of her bookmarks that she sent. This is a picture of the Lewis family farm. Is that not gorgeous? And she makes these into bookmarks. That was taken, you know, I guess sometime maybe this year, maybe last fall or something. Let's see. I've got a couple other books that she sent. Now, when my husband showed the biscuits that he makes over on the Pastor Life channel, Claudine likes making biscuits too, and so she had used his recipe, and she sent us some pictures of that and everything. And so she thought about that. She said, when I was down there, I saw this devotional book called Our Daily Bread, Devotions with a Drawl. And that Southern drawl that we have, that's what these devotions are about. And so she said, I couldn't help but think of you and your husband. And so she sent this to us, Vince and Sherry. I bought a copy of this book and really enjoyed it. And so I decided to buy one for my two friends who love their biscuits. And so she sent this cute devotional book. Look at that. Is that not sweet? Oh, and then she also sent some other bookmarks along with that of the Lewis family farm. Let me show those to you. Here is one. Now look at this photo that Claudine did. Is that not amazing? I mean, she's so talented at so many things, and I appreciate that she is sharing her talents with me. She also shares her talents on Facebook with daily scriptures and things, and I just really enjoy being connected with her. And there's a pretty winter scene. Isn't that gorgeous? And then this one. I love it. And so thank you, Claudine. And she sent one more. Let me show you this one that she sent. I'm sitting my little books down at my feet as I go so that I can make room for more things that I want to show you. But she sent this one. This is the one I've been kind of reading a lot lately. Fruit Jars and Fireflies. I think she got all these books at Ollie's. These have some great devotions and have a lot of like pretty pictures. And the devotions are not super long. So, you know, you might want to just like check into getting one of these at your local Ollie's. It's called Fruit Jars and Fireflies. And then this is one of my favorites, that photos that Claudine has done. Look at there. Is that not gorgeous? So, so beautiful. Her jelly there in the basket on the farm. And she also sent me some lotion bars and lip balm. Now let me see if I can find what to do with. Here's the little lip balm. And so after she sent it to me, I loved it so much. I used the lotion bar. I loved it so much. I ordered 3 more from her. One from, let's see, I ordered maybe 4. I had one for my mom and both of my daughters, and they love them too. And then the lip balm, I ordered a couple more of those. Now I can't order any more from her right now because the weather is too hot and it will melt it in, you know, in the transit. So I can't, I'll have to wait till the cooler weather, but I do plan to get some more. And this is the chocolate orange covered lip balm. These are all natural ingredients. Farm Essentials by Claudine. And then this one too, the lavender flowers. And she sent me one of each of these, and I've tried them out and I love them. These are 2 that I ordered and I'm holding in reserve right now, you know, for when I run out of lip balm. I really love a good soft lip balm that isn't too waxy. You know, it just really conditions your lips. I like that, and that's what this does. And so thank you so much, Claudine, for thinking of me and sending me these wonderful treasures. Vince and I have loved our devotional books. We have enjoyed our bookmarks, and we, you know, I can keep 10 books rolling at a time. A devotional book here, a devotional book there, maybe a novel over here, a self-help book over there, my Bible, my writing and other things. And so I use lots and lots of bookmarks, and I appreciate them. And I also share them with the people that I love in my life. So thank you so much for everything that you've done, Claudine. You know I love and appreciate you. Now, I did receive a couple other books from sweet friends, and I wanted to share those with you as well. Here is a book that has been sent to me. I hope I'm saying this right, Mieres. I hope I'm saying that right, Cynthia Mieres. And it is called Whispers of Grace, Finding Strength in God's Goodness. And then she sent me a pretty card to go along with it that matches the book. And in it, she says, here's a copy of my book. I'm trying to reach other women who have experienced pain and illness, loss, and trauma. And so she said, feel free to share it if you'd like. And so this is a wonderful book that Cindy sent to me. Thank you so much, Cindy. I appreciate it. It's a beautiful, beautiful book. And it says, in life's most challenging moments when shadows loom, hope feels distant, Whispers of Grace invites you to discover the transformative power of faith and community. This poignant collection of reflections illuminates how God's grace can heal even the deepest wounds and breathe life into our most desperate situations. And so this will be a wonderful book to read. I haven't had a chance yet because I've got a great big stack that I'm going through right now. But I am going to be reading this book very soon. So thank you, Cindy. And also I received this great book. This book came to me by Carmen, and she even had it signed for me by the author, which is so wonderful. Behind the Pickle Jar, over 3,000 copies sold, and it's a historical fiction, okay? And so in the note that Carmen sent, she said, Dear Sherry, thank you for the delightful Facebook page, The Homespun Wife. As a token of my admiration, I'm sharing this book by a local author, Wendy McQuaig. I hope you enjoy, you enjoy, and many blessings to you. And that's from Carmen. And then she had Wendy sign the front page here. Hope you enjoy Behind the Pickle Jar and good luck with your own book. And that's from Wendy. So thank you guys so much. I definitely thank Carmen, and thank you for getting Wendy to sign this wonderful book for me. And I look forward to reading this. You know, I read a lot more, I feel like, in the winter months. It gets dark so early, you know, by 5 or 5:30 it's dark, and you're just drawn to books, you know, in the winter time. But I am right now currently reading like 3 books at one time. But thank you so much for this. This is going also in my books to be read. And then I also have a couple more people that I want to mention. I know my video is getting a little bit longer. When I finally come to you and I catch up, you're going to say, wow, she really talked a lot, didn't she? But I did want to share with you a couple more things. I received this beautiful card from Nikki. Thank you, Nikki. Let me show you guys what it looks like. Is that not pretty? It's a beautiful card that you could frame that or hang that up. And I got another little card that she wrote on here for me, and it's very pretty too. It's got the rose on it. Thank you for your encouragement each day, with love and God's blessings, Nikki. And so she sent me this really pretty, it's lyrics by Lauren Daigle. Even the sparrow has a place to lay its head, so why would I let worry steal my breath? Even the roses you have clothed in brilliant red, still I'm the one you love more than this. You give me everything. You give me everything. You give me everything I need. And so there you go. That is so pretty. Thank you for thinking of me, Nikki, and sending this. I sure do appreciate that. I also have received a couple of cards. My friend Dana is just so sweet to send me cards regularly and just to encourage me, uplift me. I love going to the mailbox and finding I have a little card in the mail or something. You know, she's very kind to do that. And she had sent me a little package earlier in the season. And this is what she sent. She loves to make and craft things, and she's also makes earrings. Oh, I meant to tell you that Claudine also sent me some earrings, and I forgot to bring them in here and show you guys. My farm friend Claudine sent me some earrings that she made, and they're beautiful. And one day when I'm wearing them in a video, I'll point them out to you. But you know, Dana also makes earrings and stuff. She makes pins, and you've seen me show some things from Dana before. But she sent me this pretty card that she had made. It's kind of in like a little plastic little sheath. And then back here is all kinds of goodies that she packed in, different little bookmarks and all kinds of fun things. Some herbal tea that she sent me. I love herbal tea. I drink tea a good many days of the week. And just some little stickers and things, and some scripture cards and a bookmark, and I just love it. So thank you, Dana, for all the little things that you sent me here that you made for me in this card. And then recently, just let's see, maybe this week, I got another little card in the mail from Dana. Is that not the sweetest thing you've ever seen? Like, she's made this person with a little dress and the hair and the face. Is that not precious? I love this. It's so cute. And inside, she just sent me a note saying happy summer, and I hope all is well your way. I wanted to say hello, and I've been busy crafting. I'm going to the gym. I'm reading and doing things with the grandkids, and that's wonderful. I have been rebounding most days of the week on my rebounder. I haven't walked as much outside because of the weather being what it is. It's just so hot for me. My body doesn't respond well to that. I tend to have a lot of autoimmune issues when I get out in heat and humidity. But I'm jumping on that trampoline, and I'm trying to dance around the house and stay active and eat the best that I can. And so that's good. And spending time with grandkids, amen to that. And so she commented that her husband will retire soon, and she's really looking forward to that phase of life. And I just want to say, Dana, I pray that God will bless you as your husband retires. You guys have so much to look forward to. We are loving retirement. Every day I feel younger. And so I hope as you get older, you do feel a little bit of your age, but then inside your heart, you can feel that you're buoyant when you don't have that many responsibilities on you. It feels so nice. And I pray that everyone will get an opportunity to enjoy some retirement years, because we are, we're coming up on maybe we're like 9 months or something like that, or 10 months or something into retirement. And we feel like we're still just getting started. So it's been great. And along with that, she sent me a beautiful Bible verse card, and she sent me some wonderful zinnia seeds that I will be using next spring. Thank you so much, Dana, for thinking of me. And then, last but certainly not least, I want to share with you some wonderful bookmarks by Lisa Garcia. I've shared some of Lisa's handcrafted bookmarks before, you know, that she paints them, she stitches the edges, she does all kinds of amazing things in the bookmarks that she creates. She also does like watercolor type paintings for little cards, and she sends me all types of things in the mail, and I'm so thankful, Lisa, for all you've sent. I have gifted some of the things that she sent, and I'm using quite a few of the bookmarks that Lisa has sent to me, but I will show you an example of some of the things that I still have wrapped. I try to keep some packaged in case I lose one or something happens, but so far, I mean, Lisa's bookmarks, you know, will just last on and on because they're very, very well made. This is a bookmark that she sent several to me like this. And I know you can't tell it's inside, but this is how they come packaged if you order one from Lisa. And this bookmark folds over, and it has a magnet down here. It's very thin. You can't even tell that it's there. And so it closes over the page so that the bookmark doesn't slide out of your book. Just absolutely wonderful. And it always has a pretty scripture verse here in the corner, and then usually on the back she seals the bag. It's got a little seal there, but on top of that she puts a sticker that says Jesus loves you. And so she had sent several of these, like one for Vince. Vince is using his right now, like one for my dad. I think she sent one more. I have not given my dad his yet because I needed an example. My son-in-law was over here, and he has really started reading now. He's in, you know, he'll soon be 34, and he was just telling me about a couple of books that he was reading, and I was showing myself, I have a really unique bookmark that one of my friends made, and when he saw it, he loved it. He was like, wow. I showed him Vince's in his book. I said, you know, you don't lose the bookmark, because he kept saying, oh, my bookmark fell out, you know. So this was the answer. I gave him one, and he's using it, Lisa. He loves it. Thank you so much. And as you can see, there's very fine stitching. This is perfect for a male gift, you know, or for anyone. But I think especially a man who loves to read or like has a Bible, this would be perfect for him. And then she also sent these other ones that she had done. I will show you this little pouch that she made. Look at this handcrafted pouch, and in here was a little card that she that she stitched and painted. I can't even tell you what it feels like. It's like you know, it's just really amazing how she does this. But it is a bookmark in itself. It folds up, so you can use it like this, or you can take it apart. And inside it says Happy Mother's Day, and it had here, thanks for your wonderful videos. God bless, Lisa. And so she sent this to me for Mother's Day, and I've been holding on to it, not using it, because I just wanted to show you guys at some point in a video. And then here's a few other things that she sent. She also sent this great little tag that she made. Now she makes all of these things, like I say, handcrafted. And this has like a little book. This is a floral bookmark on the side that you can take off. It's like a paper clip. But this is how it is right here. It's like a tag that you could hang on if you have like like a bag that you carry your stuff to church in or something like that. You could clip this on to the handle, like it's a cloth handle of your bag. You probably could loop it through this, you know, little circular holder, and then maybe attach your keys or something to this side and keep it all together for you when you go to church. But I really love this. So pretty. And then look at this. This is another one of those magnetic bookmarks for women, more or less. And she has here this beautiful design that is on this with the bead, the beautiful purple sequin bead that's on there. That's how they come. Let me show you another. A lot of these have a beach theme. She made me one with a seahorse on it. I fell in love with that bookmark. I'm using it in the other room right now, so I won't be showing you that one. But it had a seahorse on it. It's probably my favorite bookmark that she ever made. There's also one that had a little bit of gingham in it. Like she had painted, it looked like a little bit of country gingham in part that she had painted on. And I love that bookmark. I'm using it in my other book. So I'm using those two right now. But these kind of have like, let's look at this. I just think this is so beautiful. You can see like the little, look at this. Is that not gorgeous? It also has the little bead up here on it. This is another like magnetic enclosure bookmark. Let's see. This one. Oh, here's the seahorse one. I did bring it. I stuck it back in this packaging. And also, did I show you everything else that she sent me? I think that I did. Maybe she sent me 2 seahorses. I can't really remember because I think I do have the other one in there in the other room. But I have this one here now, and I'm going to show it to you. Do I have? I'm looking through my little stacks that I've got here. I want to show you this bookmark. Well, I'm trying to get it together for you guys. It will happen sooner or later. Look at this. And you have the seahorse on there. And it encloses with the magnet right there. That's the front and the back. There's your pretty seahorse. And then the bead that's on there. And so it was down in this package. And I love that one. Like the seahorse one, I don't know. I just have a thing for seahorses. I even have drawn them before in my scripture writing. I love them so much. So let me show you what it looks like back in the package. Let me try to get it sealed up a little bit. There you go. Is that not gorgeous? Be a wonderful gift. So Lisa does sell these. Lisa Garcia over on Instagram. You can message her and ask her or tell her what you want, and she'll give you a price for it. She hand paints these and makes them herself. I have no idea about pricing, but you can talk to Lisa about it. She's a wonderful Christian lady and very talented. And so I will try to leave the link to Lisa's Instagram down in the, comment or video or description section below this video so that you guys can go over and check out, check out what Lisa has over there on Instagram, and also just, just like send her a private message and you can talk to her about the options. She can probably make you just about anything you could think of that you want because she's extremely creative. So I'm looking through my stacks. I'm making sure that I showed you everything that I had out. I think that's pretty much everything for now. This video has gone on for almost 33 minutes with me just showing you things that you guys have blessed me with. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And of course, it's going to take a few minutes longer on my first video back from a nice little reprieve. And I look forward, hopefully soon, to seeing you again. Summer's not quite over yet, but it will be soon. And so I'm going to try to get some things together and come to you again soon so that we can share in those comments. Let me know how your summer is going. I look forward to hearing from so many of you that I've been missing. I've really been missing you, and I love you. See you soon. Bye-bye.